Hey guys, Cal here. So, today's video is mainly going to be messing around with a deck. I was using the same deck as you see here before I I was using the same exact deck except for these were ephemeral shrouds before the patches came out. The Siphon's energy nerf didn't really affect me too much because I was using 2 Lightbenders and 2 Ephemeral Shrouds as my silence options. I seem to prefer them more than Siphon Energy. However, now that Ephemeral Shroud's only a 1/1, I was talking to Rizky, one of our team members, and he made an argument for Repulsor Beast. And I'm thinking that it'll be worth trying because not only is it a 2/2 body, and it'll help us get provokes out of the way, for example, which might even be better because if there's a provoke blocking us from getting lethal, sometimes silencing it's still in the way of your minions getting there. So hopefully Repulsor Beast, will make some interesting situations work even better. But also, we can use Repulsor Beast to pull something over to us and then Falchius it, etc., etc. So that can be pretty good. I'm actually okay with the Zenrui changes. I think with all of the Songhai running around and stuff like that, Zenrui is really good to hit those Lantern Foxes and any 2-attack minions. And to be honest, before when it was a 5 mana 4/3, my 5 slot was really congested. 3 Krons, 2 Nimbuses, and 2 Zenruis, whereas my 6 slot only had the healers. But now I have more of a balanced spread here. As you can see, the curve is really healthy in this deck. Also, Kron, I think we're going to go ahead and keep him in and try it out, because even though he's not going to be a big frontline brawler minion like he used to be, this deck really aims to take control of the board and then win, just overwhelm your opponent late game. And I think playing Kron as a more backline unit and just using him to spawn tokens and grind down your opponent will hopefully work out pretty well. So, with that in mind, let's play some ladder games and see. This deck before the nerf was doing extremely well. Once this deck has a final form that I can settle on, I will get more into, or I'll start diving more into a deck tech on it. But for now, I think we're just going to stick with this. We're just going to stick with playing it as it is right now and see what happens. Interesting choice there. What do we do? I guess we can just do this. See what we get. And in this matchup, I almost feel like I don't need the Blistering Scorn. So I'm going to cycle it and see what we get here. Not the best. Play a Mystic. We want to leave as much mana open as possible, so I'm not going to worry about stealing that mana tile. Obelisk, that's okay. Because it will die. It also seems like a decently weird choice. Yeah, okay, so his hands must be pretty bad then, because this isn't going to stay alive anyways, So whatever. Alright, let's see. So again, we want to finish, we want to kill this. So as much as I want to play the Sunsteel Defender, I don't think that's happening this turn. I think it's going to be Falchius into... Well, we're doing this no matter what. Let's see where it goes. Alright, it went up there. That's alright then. So I'll play Falchius over here. How about down? There's not really anything that we have to worry about AoE-wise right now, so I'll just play this here. Perfect. So our board state is pretty dominating at the moment. Nimbus. It's not horrible. So now I have to wonder if we're going to Repulsor Beast this Nimbus. No, I think... Do we Primus Fist the Falcius, maybe? Yeah. Well, Primus Fist Falcius. I'm going to move up here. No, I can't. I'll move over here. Primus Fist the Falcius. And then with the second Falcius, I should be able to kill this. Perfect. I'll go ahead and hold on to all my cards here. Although the second Zenrui is not great, but it does give us the ability to steal another Obelisk if he plays one. We possibly could even just steal that Obelisk that's right there. That's not necessarily horrible. Healer? Okay. So we're going to be looking for nothing really. I guess we are just going to Repulsor Beast. That's not too bad. Ooh, nice. I wish we had a bit of a better curve here, but that's alright. Oh. Okay, we got Kron coming up. We need to find a Dominate Will pretty soon. I'm wondering if it was right earlier to hold on to it. However, usually in this matchup, I like to cast the second Dominate Will. As in let him dominate something first, and then use our Dominate afterwards. Because then both players lose a Dominate. Watch this curse. It's not really that bad for us, to be honest. There's not too much that he's doing that we have to worry about. And hopefully an Obelisk comes out here. Perfect. I'm also tempted to just kill the healer at this point in time. I wonder if we should do that. I'm going to send Rui the Obelisk. I think at this point in time we'll switch out the Force Field minion. That's pretty good. You know what? Let's go ahead and kill the Pax. And then we can use our minions to clear this up. And then if he wants to... Oops. That was a pretty big mistake. I'm not going to do anything about that now. Let's see what comes out. We have a healer and an Nimbus in our hand, so this is pretty good. I shouldn't have a way to kill Zenrui. Oh, now he does. Okay. We have to take 4 damage for it, though. So I'm not too worried about that. And hopefully we can use our spawn from the Obelisk here to finish off the Nimbus Obelisk. Lightbender. Never mind then. That's okay. Although now it's a good Nimbus turn for us, I think. Definitely. What are you first wishing? That's fine. So 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that. I want to kill this though. So we might have to we might have to back up and then play the healer somewhere where he can't get to it with his general. Just in case he does have a dominate. I'm gonna switch out Kron. Oh, Pax is pretty good here. I'm gonna throw Pax down here and hope that it hits the healer. The reason why I'm playing the healer back here is just because in order to get to the healer, he would have to sacrifice the Lightbender and then move up and dominate Will. Which, I don't really care about him. I don't really care if he does that, to be honest. Oh, that's pretty bad. It's still not horrible for us, though. However, a light bender right now would be amazing for us. We'd want to drop it like right here. Ooh, our Pax has a lot of targets. I'm really hoping he hits the healer. He did. Oh, that's right. He has to. She has provoke. I don't know what I'm even thinking about right now. So if I hit this, and then we play Scorn, our healer can go kill the 5/4. Actually, she can go kill this, and then we can play Nimbus and our hero power. And that's pretty good for us right now. Repulsor Beast isn't too great, but we do have a Dominate Will, which is going to be fantastic at this point in the game. This also means that if he spends his whole turn dominating Will on our healer, then we can just dominate it back and be pretty good. Third Wish. 5, that's only 8 damage. We're not too worried about that, right? This might even be worth dominating, actually. And if our healer kills it, you know what I'm saying? Like, our healer can go kill that, and then we just get our health back. So it doesn't really seem like that was that great of a night. That doesn't seem like that was a good play by him. I'm going to just be honest right here. Yeah, I definitely don't think that was the right play. The question is, though, do we trade our healer into it, or do we just dominate it? Since he has shown that he has... Let's replace first. Since he has shown that he's willing to use Rasha Curses for burst damage, I think we have to trade them in. Let's see, what's the worst thing to have? If we back up and we dominate this, we basically win next turn. If he doesn't pull 4 damage. So I think I'm going to bring the healer behind me, and I'm going to go ahead and just dominate Will. And now I want to body block him as much as possible, and we'll kill this Pax here. And hopefully one will spawn down here, and it did not, sadly. So let's just kill this and get a... Oh, actually our healer can kill that one. Perfect. Okay, this should be pretty solid. He only has a 2/2 on board. He's top decking. The only thing that actually saves him here is a Dominate Will, and we win. Okay, cool. I think that was definitely the right play. I should have positioned my stuff better so that he couldn't Dominate Will the healer, because that would have actually won him the game. I'll give him a tip. If he was able to dominate Will on the healer, I think he would have actually won that game. Unless we top deck Dominate Will again. Alright, alright. Repulsor Beast. Did we use Repulsor Beast at all? I don't even remember if we did. I don't remember. I think... Oh yeah, we used it on the healer. That ended up being pretty good. Akam Sight. Alright, Lyonar. Lyonar. Well, I definitely like this hand against Lyonar. Maybe only one Interrupt Decay. I guess maybe don't keep the Nimbus. But we have turn 1 Pax into Falcius. I mean, that alone could win us the game. And the question is here, do we keep another 2-drop? I think we do. Okay, that's pretty good. Getting value minions against Lyonar will be pretty solid. What's he gonna play? Anything, Mr. Lyonar? I see he's deciding if he wants to play something there or not. Probably because he knows that me plus my general plus the Pax is going to kill it. And this Entropic Decay we're going to hold on to for the whole game, in case we get an Ironcliff Guardian or something like that next to us that we really need to deal with. But other than that, we should be fine. Alright, Mr. Lyonar. Sunbloom. Really? That is a really good card for him to waste this early on for us. Like, that's really, really good. Yeah. This is amazing. To say the least. So I'm going to go ahead and throw the Primus back. We'll hit here, and then we'll just play the Mystic. And heal self. 2 Falciuses. we're definitely going to hold on to those as well. We're probably just going to cycle the Zen Rui, because against Lyonar, you don't really hit a lot with it. You want to hit the Azurite Lions, but it's a 6-mana card now, so we're not going to be playing it too soon. A slow. That's alright. Now I'm kind of wishing we had held on to Primus, though. He still has 4 mana, because it's a 0-mana card. So we'll see what he does. Sworn Sister Elkane. Not something that we wanted to see, just because we were starting to totally dominate the value game, and now he has a lot of cards again. Yeah, we'll cycle Zen Rui out here. Scorn is not too good here. I guess Falcius up here. I kill this. Go ahead and do 2 to the general. Hopefully this spawns somewhere down here. Or up here even is okay. Ooh, that was the worst spot it could be. Because there's a potential that he plays a card here. The Dominate Will, I know we're only going to have 5 mana next turn, but I feel like this is also... Actually, the Mystic, I probably should have left here, huh? So that he can move down and take the Mana Spring. And then not attacked. That way, it would have been forced him to hit it with the Sister and his body. And he does have Roar. So Elkane can kill the 3/3. Can kill Falcius here. So we're not in a great position anymore, but if Falcius trades in, or if Elkane trades, hits the Falcius, we have a chance with Blistering Scorn to finish off it and something else that he plays. And if not, we could just go for Value Kron next turn. If we can get 6 mana, Falcius Scorn could also be decent next turn. But then it runs into the problem of us. Then it runs into the problem of us starting to run out of hand size, because he's at 5 cards and so are we. So we need to start getting lots of value. So I think just Kron is going to be the right play here. All right, Mana Spring, Lycian Brawler. Interesting. Well, we're going to be able to kill that no matter what. So yeah, I think this is the play. We're going to trade Scorn at this point, though. Or recycle Scorn, because we're no longer going to want to be playing it. Falcius, right here. Now the question is, do we play Primus Fist just for tempo? I think we have to. No, I don't want to. We have Intrepid Decay in our hand. I'm not going to play it. Because if we play something big, we can just Entropic Decay it. But we can potentially even Primus Fist and First Wish next turn. We can Kron First Wish. Kron plus First Wish is also okay, because it's a 5/5 draw card that summons a 2/2. I mean, that's also good. I think there's a lot of reasons why Kron is pretty solid in this deck, even despite the nerf, because you're either going to be getting value out of him constantly, or you can buff him with First Wish. I guess those are the only 2 options, but they sound pretty solid. I like his cute little play with the Lycian Brawler. The potential for that to be 6/4 Celerity is pretty good. I also think Solarian Lyonar used to be an actual thing. +4 attack. What the hell? Wait, what is this? At the end of your turn, they fully repair. Really? That sucks. Now, we don't have Arash's Curse, so at the end of his turn, they fully repair. So at this point, I think we're playing Kron behind us, and we're hoping to get a Rush Minion. We did not get a Rush Minion. Interesting. Alright. Hopefully this goes somewhere where we can block him from getting to Kron. It did not. That's really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Yeah, there's no way to protect Kron right now. Maybe I should have backed up and then did it. And also, Holy Immolations be pretty bad this turn. Ooh, that's a rough artifact. I wonder if this is actually in his deck or if he got it from Elkane. Same thing with the Lycian Brawler. That might have been an Elkane card. Wow. +4 attack. This seems ridiculous. Alright, well, there's something we can do. He's going to be able to kill Kron for free because it's going to repair. Granted, he is going to take the damage because he's not Arclight Regalia. Looks like he's going to do a Holy Immolation play, though, which is unfortunate. Yep. That's not good. We take 6. I think it's going to be GG just because of this artifact, to be honest. Do we dominate Will the 3-5? I think we have to. We have absolutely no choice here. And as much as I feel like we shouldn't do this, I think we're going to attack into the Lyonar. So that way, if he attacks anything on his turn, that artifact will break. And everything else in my hand I'm going to keep, because they're all answers to anything he can do. We have healing, we have card draw, and then we have answers to anything big. So the only thing that kills us here is a rush minion, which is entirely possible. But as long as he doesn't attack anything... See, this makes it so that if he wants to attack the provoke, he's going to lose his artifact. And that's a really huge thing for us. Martyrdom? Circle of Life. That's not what I want to see. Hopefully into big provoke and attack me. Blood Tear Alchemist. Okay. Oh, he is lethal. Alright, well played. Dang. Ugh, I hate Lyonar. I'm really surprised that there was no Lyonar changes, because their artifacts just don't seem okay, in my opinion. Arclight Regalia and that, it should say, like, repairs all other artifacts at the end of your turn, not including itself. Top deck lethal. Hey, we know who he is. Let's send him a message. Where is he? Alright. We're fighting Faye. I feel like this opening hand is actually fine. I'm just gonna keep it. Now, I'm really, really bad at playing around Faye's Bloodborne spell. So I need to make sure I actually do it this time. And he had no play, which makes me feel like I'm gonna go ahead and take the Repulsor Beast and move it. Dominate Will is not what I want. Falkius is much better. We'll go ahead and cycle the Dominate Will, though. Alright, hiccups. He's summoning walls. That's fine. So Dominate Will, yeah, not the card we want right now. Neither is Zenrui, though. I guess we just have to play Falkius this turn in order to... We'll play it above her. And this should hopefully prevent her from taking that mana tile. I mean, it would force her to have to spend mana on something. And if she wants to take that mana tile, she can't kill the 2-1 now. Cryogenis, that's fine. Into hero power, maybe? Or Bloodborne Cell, you know, whatever. Nope. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. I don't mind taking the damage here. So we're going to trade. And then, since she didn't use her Bloodborne spell, I'm going to go ahead and play the Nimbus right above me. Because that way, if she wants to use her Bloodborne spell, she's going to be forced to damage Nimbus and summon me a totem for free. However, our hand, I'm not too sure what I want to keep here. Do we keep a Zenrui in this situation? We are going to be on 6 mana next turn. I'm going to go ahead and maybe cycle... No, let's just keep all of it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, we can cycle next turn. Since yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. That is definitely what we want to Entropic Decay. Dominate, there we go. Alright, Entropic Decay. Now we're going to go ahead and give her a smack. And let's just use our power. I don't want to waste the abilities on these yet. Don't spawn below me. Okay, good. He does have 6 cards in hand, which is potentially really bad for us, if he can pull out some kind of crazy combo. But we've forced him back to his own starting area. And it looks like he's trying to get some infiltrator value because he's moving pretty aggressively towards our starting area. The Chromatic Cold is a bit of a disappointment, but it is still a 3-4. So that's not too bad. Fine. And something we can send Rui now, hopefully. Her sister? Interesting. I wonder why you would switch it over there. You just put it closer to you. Okay. Well, luckily, we can trade these here. This can just go face. I don't think we want the Primus Fist right now. Another Zenrui. So we're just gonna double healing self, I think. Since she is kind of the more tempo heavy deck, as long as we can start surrounding her with minions, we'll be fine. But these 2 Zenruis in our hand is not what we're looking for. At least on this much mana. However, we do have 13 damage. If the 2/2 Dervish spawns somewhere near her, we're able to hit with all of our minions, and we... Oh, we win. Alright, we won. Top deck lethal. Beat him. Awesome. Well, I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But let's respond to him real quick. I really should have tipped him. How Dead Lethal is really cool. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or anything. Actually, let me ask him real fast. Let's see if he has a channel or something. But he's a super good player. It is hard to recover. It's really hard to recover from no turn 1 against an opponent who gets double 2/3s, you know? Okay. So it seems like he's we got this. Excellent. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The deck seems to be doing pretty good. I'm going to play some more of it off camera and see about to see how it does. We'll see. I would really like to keep Kron in. Actually, real fast, let's think about this. So if we took Kron out of the deck, right? Let's go ahead and go into crafting. Let's think about what would go in Kron's place in Vetruvian. Now, in this style of deck, we really want to grind our opponent down. I don't feel like Mirage Master is good enough to take Kron's place. I also don't think Sister Saun is good enough. What would take Kron's place? We already have, you know, we don't have artifacts in our deck for Osirix. We don't really want a 3rd Dominate Will, I don't believe. Scarab could potentially go in that slot. The only problem is it doesn't have the same value. Star's Fury, not really. Let's see here. Let's just think of a good Kron replacement. This is just hard. Not that I'm replacing Kron. Again, I don't think that this is me saying I'm replacing Kron, but just it's good to think about if we do, what we would put there. I mean, Duelyst maybe, but we will see. I I mean, maybe Elkane, but the issue is in Vetruvian, especially, you don't really get a lot of you don't really get a lot of good options from her. Dancing Blades could be pretty solid in that slot. Maybe Grincher, Keeper of the Veil. Keeper of the Veil in this deck might be okay. The main issue is just the fact that we're not running like a Keeper of the Veil deck. So we are going to get a lot of 2-drops. Sunset Paragon and Rar both could be solid, to be honest. It looks like we do have a lot of options to put in the deck. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll think about it. We'll definitely think about it. But for now, I'm going to keep playing the deck as is. Like I said, it's a very small sample size. We only got to play Kron one game, and it was in a situation where Kron would have died regardless because the general had 6 attack. So not too bad. I also think I mispositioned by not I made a mistake by not backing up and then playing Kron behind me. While I'm farther away, I made it so that he could get to it, and then relied on the RNG of my Bloodborne spell to block Kron. So that I'm gonna not put that up to Kron's nerf being too harsh. I'm gonna put that up to just a mistake in my positioning and my play. Zenrui also, we didn't even get a chance to play him. Granted, he would have been even better on those turns because he helps out the curve. So Zenrui also, sadly, we didn't get too much feedback on. However, I don't think he would have been any worse than normal. If anything, better because the 4/4 body. So I think this is pretty promising. I think this deck isn't going to take too much changing. This might even be its final form. Repulsor Beast, I think, is going to be worth it. I mean, this is a card I've used before, so it's not hard for me to judge exactly how useful it is. So I definitely think Repulsor Beast is going to find a place in the deck and help our curve a lot. We're not so heavy on the 2s anymore, and our 3s are a little better. Just a healthier mana curve in general. Alright guys, excellent. I call this Tempo. Why does it say Tempo Xerix? This is supposed to be Tempo Sabo, because my plan was to make a tempo deck that around 5 mana turned into a sabotage deck, and it's been working really, really, really well. Alright guys, excellent. I'm sorry, I've outroed this video like 3 times already, but I hope you guys enjoyed the deck, where I'm going to keep playing with it, like I said, and I will make a deck tech when I think the deck's in its final form. I'll see you guys tomorrow.